And here, let's talk about this rebuilt RC Explorer Tricopter. Now, this used to be the standard RC Explorer Tricopter, I think the version 3 or something. I bought it used from a RCGroup's member, and it came with some prop drive NTN motors, I believe they're called. They were okay. I mean, but I blew one out, so I ended up replacing them with some Sunny Skies. Sunny Sky 2219-9, 1400 kilovolt, and these are great for 3S, 4S. I also put in some 20 amp Matek ESCs with inline BECs. And I also took out the old KK board and replaced it with a Naze32 Rev6. This is flashed with clean flight, not tri-flight. I had nothing but problems with tri-flight, and I ended up ditching it. Also, this is the second Naze32 board I had. The first one was, I don't know if it was me soldering the pins wrong or it's just, I lost communication on channel 2. So after a while I said hell with it and tried this and it worked. So hey. Alright, anyway. The standard RC Explorer has like a 13-inch booms. I really don't like that size. It's just ungainly, it's hard to manage, it won't fit in my holder. I like something a little bit smaller, nimbler. I'm doing this for acro, not for aerial photography. So I wanted something with a little bit of zip. So I cut the booms back to 10.5 inches on the front, and per David Wencestal's instructions from RC Explorer, you have to make the back 11% longer, and that's 11.1 inches, I think. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to get the calculator out and tell you that, or I'll include it in the comments of the video. Anyway, I did that, made it a little smaller, so now it's about 480 from prop to prop. So you want to call it a 480 tricopter, be my guest. I also put this little lexan top plate on. Now, the reason I did that is multiple reasons for that. First off, I wanted something to shield the flight controller. I just hate the fact that that thing's sitting out in the air, and when it flips over, which it will do if you fly like I fly, I'd hated that. So what I did is I wanted something to protect it. I also wanted some place to mount a power distribution board, because I'm one of those people that likes to tweak a tricopter. If you couldn't tell that by now, I like to mess around with them a bit. This one is a Matek power distribution board with a 5 and 12 volt circuit lines on it, or BECs. So you can run the 12 volt LED up front. I've got a free 5 volt, which I can use for like a camera or video, whatever, when I eventually add on FPV to this. So, and then there's also free ports all over the place, so I could expand on it. Now, typically, on the old style RC Explorers, you have the wire harness. I gotta tell you, I hate that. It's sloppy. I know a lot of people swear by it and say it streamlines it and pretty good, but it was such a pain in the butt to try to add stuff to it. I said, no, let's put a power distribution board. And what that did for me is it got everything tied back to a single source. It made the cables a little bit longer, so I could use the cable protectors here, the wire mesh cable protectors, and I got everything a little bit cleaner. And that's pretty much it. I mean, other than the fact that I'm using the RC Explorer tilt mechanism, but I did add this 3D printed part right here. That is, it's from Thingiverse, and it's used on my ZMR 250 tricopter. What it does is it holds this Turnigy 210 DMH servo nicer than the part that came with David's kit. David's kit is meant for a 10 millimeter boom. These are 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch, and so it really didn't fit, but this works perfectly. It holds it nice and steady, and it gives it a good secure hold onto the tail boom. That being said, that's about it. I'm going to take this puppy for a little test drive today. Okay, here we are on the field. Let's arm this puppy. Up she pops. Nice. Now this is a 3S battery, 2200 milliamp hours. Wow, I couldn't say that. Let's try that again. 2200 milliamp hours. A little rusty because it's cold as hell out. Now these Sunny Sky motors are got a really good reputation. Let's see what kind of punch we get. Whoa! Okay, for a tricopter that size, just on 3S, oh boy, this thing's going to scream on 4S. Nice. Okay, I got to tell you, I'm a little impressed with this. I'm not sure if it's the Sunny Sky Motors, the Naze32 board, or what. Shortening up the arms, I don't know. I did a lot of changes to this RC Explorer Tricopter, and it's a different beast now. This is a nimble mofo. And there's my voltage alarm. Okay, I decided to get really daring here. I put a 4S 2200 milliamp hour battery on it.
Motors on.
Okay, ready? Yikes! Oh man! Okay, let's see what we got. Nice. Like all my multi-rotors, I put a 12-volt lamp at the head just so I can get orientation, and it really does seem to help. Nice. I lost it in the sun there for a bit, but I was careful and I kept the heading and I slowed back on the throttle. A little hard when you come here during the afternoon at this time. Oh, this is awesome. Lazy old spiral. Wow, I'm not disappointed. I'm actually very pleased with this. I gotta say, I had a lot of doubts when I first went into this because I had such a hard time with the clean flight and the tri-flight and the Naze32 and etc. I'm used to KK boards being pretty much plug and play, but this has changed my mind. And that's it.